Hey guys, this is my final mock of the 2026 season. So let's get into it. First pick has not changed in any of my mocks. Don't need to talk about it. Second pick is also the same as usual, Arvell Reese. Although there has been a lot of talk about David Bailey, I think they go with Reese at 2 for the upside. Cardinals at 3, I'm going to still have Francis Mauigoa here. But in real life, I think that there's going to be a trade down. Maybe with the Chiefs at 9, and the Chiefs come up and grab David Bailey. That's what I think will probably happen. Titans at 4, I'm going to still have Jeremiah Love. I think that they've done enough in free and see where they can take BPA. And in my opinion, Jeremiah Love's one of the best players in this draft. Giants at 5, I'm going to still have Sonny Styles. Although I have heard some stuff about them not wanting Sonny Styles. I think that that's just like bait for other teams to not know what they're going to do. And I'm not going to pay much attention to it and just pick him anyway. Browns at 6. This is going to be my first changeup. Last time I had Monroe Freeling, but I feel like his stock has dropped, so I'm going to go with Carnell Tate here. And he really helps his wide receiver room because the wide receiver 1 right now is Jerry Jeudy. I think he is best suited as a wide receiver 2, so he can go back into this role when they draft Tate. Commanders at 7, I had Carnell Tate before, but now that he's gone, I'm going to go with Caleb Downs. Some people might say it's going to be an edge rusher, but they went out, they signed K'Lavon Chaisson, and they signed Rafe Owe, so I think they've done enough at edge for them to take a safety. Saints at 8, I'm going to go with Ruben Bain. It could be a receiver like Mekhi Lemon, Jordan Tyson, but the Saints have said they're going to wait until day 2 at least to take a receiver. And Ruben Bain, I feel like, is someone who fits their system more than someone like David Bailey. Chiefs at 9, I'm still going to have David Bailey here. It might seem like a little bit of a fall, but in real life, I expect to trade up for him. But one thing that does worry me about David Bailey, as I've said before, is that he doesn't really have power moves. He's more of a pure speed rusher, and that can work in the NFL, but a lot of the time it doesn't. Giants at 10. This is my first mock with the Giants having the 10th pick after the Dexter Lawrence trade, and I think they would have wanted Caleb Downs maybe. And now they could go with an offensive lineman, Spencer Fano, or Mansour Delane. But I think this is a receiver, and I think they like Jordan Tyson more than Mekhi Lemon. Put him opposite of Wan'Dale Robinson and get Jackson Dart some more weapons. Dolphins at 11, still Spencer Fano for me. Nothing's changed. I think they still want to build through the trenches with the new staff and the new version of the Dolphins now. Cowboys at 12, I think they're very lucky that corner 1 in this draft, Mansour Delane, just fell to them at 12. Put him opposite Deron Bland and just revamp that secondary. Rams at 13, I've seen a lot of Kenyon Sadiq, but it doesn't really make sense to me. So I'm going to take Mekhi Lemon, add him to the slot, maximize Stafford's last couple of years, and he can step up when Adams leaves because Adams is getting a little old. Ravens at 14, it's still Vega Ioane. They still have one open guard spot even after signing John Simpson, so it's great to protect Lamar and Derrick Henry. Bucks at 15, I'm going to still have Keldrick Falk, but I don't feel good about it anymore because all the things I've seen are him falling to the 20s, but I still think he has so much potential because he is so young, but he does worry me a little with the lack of production in college. Jets at 16, I had Jordan Tyson in a lot of my previous mocks, but now that he's gone, I'm going to have them taking Jamon McCoy. They really need help in that secondary, and this helps a lot. If McCoy can stay healthy, he's the best corner in this draft, one of the best young corners in the league. He will be. Lions at 17, like the Cowboys, I think they're very lucky that Monroe Freeling fell into their lap. Left tackle is the only part of their O-line that isn't filled and good right now. So getting him just fills it up, solidifies it, and protects Jared Goff and Jahmyr Gibbs. Vikings at 18 also, I think their dream player fell to them. Dylan Thieneman replaced Harrison Smith in that secondary. And they get the second best safety in the class at 18. And I think Panthers fans are pretty sad that Thieneman didn't make it to him. and a lot of them don't really want this player, but I'm having them taking Kenyon Sadiq. They don't really have receiving options outside of Tyrell McMillan. I like Jalen Coker, but just him isn't enough. And their tight end room is bad. Tommy Tremble, Jatavion Sanders, none of those guys are starting caliber tight ends in my opinion. So Kenyon Sadiq, get Bryson another weapon for this upcoming season. Cowboys at 20. We've already taken Mansour Delane. And I'm going to take CJ Allen here. 2 holes in the Cowboys defense have been filled, and it's looking a lot better than last year's already. Steelers at 21. I still have Omar Cooper Jr. It is a slot wide receiver 3 role for him for now, because they have DK, they have Pittman. So if they don't want to draft a wide receiver 3 in the first round, I could see them going with a tackle. Blake Miller, Caden Proctor, someone like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Chargers at 22. In real life, I think they're going to trade down and take this guy. So I'll just take him here at 22, Emmanuel Pregnon. I think a team that wants maybe a Key Mesidor or Emmanuel McNeil-Warren would trade up in the back half of the first round. And Chargers go down and still get their guy. Eagles at 23. They lost Jalen Phillips in free agency. I think Akeem Mesidor can be his replacement. And the concern that Akeem Mesidor is 25 years old, that doesn't apply as much when you talk about the Eagles because they are a contending team and their window is now. Browns at 24. We've already taken a wide receiver, Carnell Tate. So this time I'm going to go tackle Caden Proctor to fill that left tackle spot. And they've been active in free agency to revamp the O-line, and that's the one spot left. And I've heard that they really like Caden Proctor, so I bet they're happy getting him at 24. Bears at 25. I still have Emmanuel McNeil-Warren here. They lost both their starting safeties in free agency, so that's a big hole. The Bears have 3 picks in the first 2 rounds. I think those 3 picks should be D tackle, edge, and safety. It doesn't really matter in what order, but with how the board fell, safety is the best option here. Bills at 26. I've seen a lot of linebacker hype, but Sonny Styles is gone, CJ Allen is gone. And in my opinion, Jacob Rodriguez is not a first-round talent. So I'm going to go with corner, Avion Terrell. He can play in the slot, while Benford and Maxwell Harrison play outside, and helps the defense a lot. Niners at 27. I've had a tackle a lot, but they just extended Trent Williams to a big deal. So I'm going to have them taking receiver, Casey Concepcion. Him and Ricky Pearsall can rotate the slot and outside, while Mike Evans is the true outside wide receiver 1. And you just give Brock Purdy some more weapons. Texans at 28. I'm going to have them taking a D tackle again, but not Peter Woods this time, Caden McDonald. I thought Peter Woods fit their system more, but now I've been seeing a lot of stuff that they like Caden McDonald a lot. So that's my new pick. Chiefs at 29. We've already taken an edge, David Bailey. So I'm going to go with the DB now. It's corner safety. All the good safeties are gone. So I'm going to take Colton Hood to play outside, opposite of Noel Williams. It's a good corner duo now. Dolphins at 30. We took Spencer Fano. We've built into the trenches. So I'm now going to take future wide receiver 1 for this team, Denzel Boston. The Dolphins might have the worst wide receiver core in the NFL, so this is huge for them. Patriots at 31. They lost Kayvon Chase on free agency, so I think they need a lot of talent off the edge now. I'm going to go with TJ Parker. He was really good in 2024, fell off a little in 2025, but I still think he's a good player. Seahawks at 32. I'm going to do something I've never done before. I usually go with a corner, but this time I'm going to go with the D lineman, Peter Woods. They lost a couple of D linemen, I think, in free agency. Boye Mafe being one. And I think the Seahawks organization likes to build through the trenches. So I'm going to go with Peter Woods. Changed it up on the last mock. So, mock finished. NFL draft is later today. And let's see how I did. See ya.